thought I'd do this in person today because last week I did something totally new. And we think, okay, I'm handling this, we're doing okay. But inside, we're not. A staggering statistic about the number of caregivers who do not outlive the person that they're caregiving for is out there. And that shares about laughing. I had not heard about laugh therapy, and it is just delightful to know that there is help out there and we don't have to be alone. Hey y'all, welcome back to Gritty Granny. I thought I'd do this in person today because last week I did something totally new. And just like when I started doing this YouTube channel, it had me kind of nervous. For the first time ever, I was interviewed on a podcast. Now, what made this podcast special is that it's called Caring for Caregivers. Yes, I started this out of my grief for my husband when I lost him, after caregiving for him, or as I call it, care loving, for the years before he died. There's a really good movement on this island called Gimme a Break, started by Savvy Macalina after she had taken care of both of her parents before their passing. And she came away realizing that we feel so isolated when we're doing this, and there needs to be a community out there. There needs to be help for those that are doing it. Because so many times we don't want to call on our family to help us because they've got their lives. And we've gradually gotten into the caregiving one day at a time, one loss at a time. And we think, okay, I'm handling this, we're doing okay. But inside, we're not. A staggering statistic about the number of caregivers who do not outlive the person that they're caregiving for is out there. I'm not good at that. Savvy knows that statistic better than I, but it's a large number. And so she and I had met. It was a Veterans Affair thing about classic cars, and we started talking and just hit it off immediately and shared our stories. And so then she knew that she wanted me on her show, and I knew that I wanted to be connected with her and with her movement. You will see on this program today that there will be a link to that podcast, and there will be a link to Gimme a Break, which is her movement. You can get to it by going to gab808.org. I have shared that before, and we'll share it again. The thing about my work that I do is I want to encourage people. I want to give them hope, and I want them to know that they don't have to be alone. And that's also what Gimme a Break is about, but it's more tangible. They have expos, they have support groups, they have materials, and it's not just for those who are on Hawaii. With the links, our world shrinks. And if you adjust your time and you want to be involved in a support group with other people who are going through what you're going through, then you can adjust your time and join those support groups. So it's even more. And also I'll have a link to another woman that I met that has that shares about laughing. I had not heard about laugh therapy, and it is just delightful. She gave me permission to share her link as well. I think you'll enjoy that. So this is longer than normal, but I wanted to be sure that I talked about Savvy and I talked about this movement. And also you can check out, she's on some work she's doing on a bill for the Hawaii Senate to help caregivers who have to leave their jobs in one form or another to one day get help from being unemployed. I'll just give you that teaser. It'll be something for you to look for. So if you're not in that season, or you have been in that season, but you know someone, you care about someone who is going through this, and you think that these kinds of services could help, please share. Please let them know that there is help out there and we don't have to be alone. So that's it for me for today. This is Gritty Granny. I hope that I've given you a little bit to help you in more of an avenue, more tangible way. And just keep helping each other, keep caring for each other, and helping each other get your grit on to live more peacefully in here and now. Thank you so much.